How's it going, Trevor? How's it going, Corrupt? How's it going, James? How's it going, John? How is everybody doing? Let me turn the music down because it's loud. You might not have even heard me say anything. How's it going, guys? What's everyone been up to? Let's have a little look through the stuff what's gone on while I've not been streaming, so I don't know about it. Corrupt, thanks for renewing your membership for 2 months. Whoop! 2 months. 2 months members, here we go. And Trish with 3 months on the super member. Pingu with 6 months on the super member. Loads of subs. Shall I read out subs? Because like subs are from people with who like watch videos mainly, innit? How's it going, Anticipated? Edmund, you doing all right, John? I'm missing you, mate. I'm missing you. Shall we go pick them desks up next week, mate? Shall we just do it? Who else renewed their subs? I mean their memberships. Subs. It's like Twitch, isn't it? It's like bloody Twitch. Nick on an 8-month streak. Tree Trunks on 8 months. Quasi Hawks on 5 months. Oh, like this month, guys. This month was the month that my payment came through, because YouTube is paid like a month, like, is it behind or ahead? Like, I got paid this month for last month, and last month was the month that Quasi Hawk, that was the month he did drop like, what was it, like 50 memberships, and it was like crazy. So I got paid this month. I got paid this month. TWL, how's it going, man? Sam, how you getting on? What you been up to? All you beautiful people. Let me boot ARK up while we're just like nattering around and that. Guys, I've been busy in that garage. It's getting nowhere, but I've been busy. Oh, I've just launched in normal mode. You got Bloods on Wednesday, so a different day than Wednesday. Sounds good to me, mate. Kids go back after next week, don't they? $19K. Nice payday. 19K. I did not get paid 19K, mate. Oh, that would be a good payday. No, it was real good, considering like how my months have gone. Because before, I don't know if you could, like, I don't care about telling you guys about how much money I make on YouTube. Like, you're all here to support me, so you know, 50% of it comes from you guys anyway. But can you remember when I sort of I had a month off and like redid my channel a bit? Sort of at that point and before that point, I was making about 200 quid a month, which is a lot for playing a dinosaur game and having fun and hanging out. But then after that, it was like the next month was 350, the next month was 450, the next month was 550, the next month was 750. But then this month is going to be bad because I had quite a few days off building the garage, so it's going to go down a bit again. But then once the garage is done, we're just going to start climbing and we're just going to keep going, aren't we? Do you know what I mean? We're just going to get buzzing on it. And we're just going to get buzzing on it, and you guys make that happen. First time able to catch a live stream. Looking forward to making the streams. Nice, mate. Well, welcome on into the streams, bud. What are you sneaking about for? You're messing around. I would love it though, John. 19K for a month's pay. Imagine if I've made £19,000 in a month. You would have a mega PC, wouldn't you? You would have so many Robux, it would not be right. Eat Edmund? No way. No way, it wouldn't be good for my digestive system. Could almost build a new studio. Almost, Patch. Could build a new studio. We hadn't spent 19K on it. I think once we're finished, it'll probably be like 15. But that ain't money out of my pocket. That's money out of the bloody mortgage. Do you know what I mean? I had to remortgage for that one.
Good enough of you saying to the RG.
Eat the RG. Sydney says, hi little fox. Hello. Hello. Hey Trish, how's it going, mate? Nerd, how's it going, mate? Welcome on in. Sorry if I've missed anyone. Rash, like, why did that even hold that for review? Is it because of that, like, a little emote you did? Yeah, it's going good, Rash. Yeah, so garage progress, guys, while we're just loading up ARK. Garage progress, we got painted, didn't we, mate? Little Vox helped, we got painted, and yeah, pretty good. Now we just got to wait for the flooring to get delivered. I've got a little bit more painting to do. Wait for the carpets and the floor and all that malarkey to get delivered, and then throw that in. Then I've got to hang some doors, do some skirting board and that, but yeah. Do it like the old sauropods. Have some stones rumbling around in your stomach. Imagine. Imagine. Sam says, hey little fox. Hello, he says. Hello. Huh? What on here? Yeah, I won't even look at this. It don't even know what it's doing half the time. It's stupid. Like this stuff, it don't even work, mate. Oh, Rob, how's it going, mate? Welcome on in. Like, ARK's not really doing that much of a better job either. Like, it's been doing this for the whole time we've been talking.
Last night when we were in...
It took hassle. Did it? Yeah. The DVD player on a TV in the tent don't use internet, mate. It was just the DVD player. It was like, oh man, why am I still getting used? No one has DVDs anymore. Oh, here we go. Gents has only got 3 people on it. Guys, the gentleman's ARK right here has just wiped. So the current season, let me just tell you about it and pop you a link in case you want one if you're interested. We just got to mess about with this link. No limit. Yeah, generate new link. Copy. Yeah, so the gentleman's ARK, the new season is raft builds only. So you can only build on rafts, and it's yeah, it's on Genesis because there's a good biome for it there. So yeah. May as well fly some spaceships. If only. I was on there a little bit last night, Opti. Right. Oh, right. Don't tell him my password. You don't even know it.
I forgot it. You showed me
This is
once.
gonna be a good night. Got my pint glass filled to the brim and watching Vox ARK. Well, here you are, mate. Let's have a cheers. Ooh. Cheers, mate. Because they've just grown up, mate. I did actually boot the server up ahead of time to let them grow in the background, and I actually thought some of them would die, to be honest. We're gonna have to make some cryopods today. Bet the password is sausage. It's not. It's not. Pineapple guy. Hi. How's it going? Pineapple guy. Did you like that?
Yeah. Hey SpongeBob.
It's not SpongeBob. It's a pineapple.
What lives in the pineapple?
It can't let me enlarge it.
SpongeBob lives in the pineapple.
He does, yeah, he does. Right. So,
Spanner.
damn it, are we gonna have to go? Let's just have a look at metal first. We've got a bit of metal. We might have to go. Yeah, we're gonna have to go make some cryopods. Crystal fiber hide. Can someone write this down quickly for me? Crystal, fibre, hide, metal ingots, oil, poly.
You're gonna have to find out why pineapple guy keeps coming hot.
He likes doing it. He's just so excited to be here. I'm not going to stop him. That's his thing. That's his thing, mate. Like, you like playing Roblox. He likes saying hi. Just let it be. Like, no one minds. He says hi more than anyone else. Good looking Rexes. Yeah, like, can you believe all of them came out with that colour? And my breeding, like, trio is actually that colour as well. Ugh. It's just going to have to be that colour, isn't it? Get on my shoulder, Jimmy. Good boy.
I saw like 3 bears in the ark.
YouTube didn't like your message. Let me have a look. Barney Army, yeah. I didn't get one held for review, Patch. I don't know what that was. Rex stats, they're not that good, man, to be honest. So
What are you talking about, Rob?
So it's 8,300 health, 343 melee. Like, the melee's not bad, but the health is pretty trash. But I don't think I need better. Like, imprinted, I'll show you what they look like imprinted. So we're about 10k and 410 once imprinted, and I think that'll do. I don't like, dude. I do not want to be finding more Rexes. Like, the amount of 150s and 145s and 140s and 135s that I've knocked out and they've had like 5k health is stupid. It's definitely in the hundreds now. Like, there's no point in me even trying. I'm stuck. So yeah, Jimmy 3.0. This is still the first one, mate. It's still the first one. What are you talking about, Rash? Hey Steve, how's it going, man? What you been up to? Do I play on a server or just single player? If the server, is it PvE? Yeah, so basically, dude, this is get off my armrest. It's weird. I can't put my arm there. So yeah, this is on a server, but it's just a private server, just me on here, and I'm doing a full playthrough of ARK from the start on the island to the end on Gen 2, doing every boss at every difficulty, and I've not got single player settings on. Nothing's nerfed, nothing's made easier. It's all just like official settings. Apart from like the rates are a bit higher, like breeding's high. I'm not sitting here for like 10 hours like breeding and stuff, or 10 days. Stupid. Glad he likes me. Crystal, fibre, hide, metal, poly, oil. Right, crystal. We didn't need to go get the RG. I won't. It's too valuable. It just greyed out. That's weird, man. What the hell? Yeah, we went to the coast today, guys.
I was tempted to win him a bear called Jenny.
Yeah, there was a little teddy bear in a grabber, and it, you know, sometimes them cheap teddies have like a person's name on them. This one actually had Jenny on it.
Yeah, I saw 3 with the name Jenny.
Yeah, it was mega. We should have gone for it, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
We could have had a Jenny cam. It would have been legit wicked. What are optimal initial Rex Tame numbers? I've only done ferries for bosses. So if you want a good Rex, you want to aim for like 9 to 10k after taming. Like if it's above 9k, it's not bad. Hunstanton, yes, Rob. Yes, of course it was Hunstanton. We ain't gonna go to Heacham or Snetty, are we? There's nothing there. Of course we went Hunstanton. It's at 1%. What's at 1? Oh, your battery's running out. Oh no, plug that in. Yeah. So Diego? I'm not sure how to say that. It's not a British name, so I'm gonna scuff it. So basically, I did like to I've always been an ARK player what's done a bit of everything, but I do enjoy PvP more. But after having another little one, like I ain't got the time of the day for PvP, so I just sort of stepped away from PvP and thought, what can we do as like a big thing, PvE to... Oh, see you later, mate. You're going to bed. Good night. Love you. Bye. So yeah, we thought, I thought, what can I do as like a big goal to do on PvE? And I've done loads of modded stuff before and bloody blink, and I thought, nah, let's just play the vanilla game through and get it done. Because I've never done it. Oil. I don't think we're going to have oil, are we? Like, all I'm trying to do is just collect these mats to make 4. To make some cryopods, and it's like taken me a terribly long time. Crystal fiber hide metal oil poly. Crystal fiber hide metal poly. Yeah, let's go get some oil then. There's a drop over there as well, so that's nice. Oh, I've left chat scrolled up. There we go. This Jimmy isn't the original Jimmy. Yeah, exactly. See, Terra knows. What do you mean? Of course he is. He's been through some glitches. He got glitched once. And there was one point where I thought I'm going to tame a second one. So I tamed a second one, and I accidentally left that on my shoulder. And you probably saw it in a video, because I was like, oh no, my second one. I haven't shown anyone that I've got this one yet. So I threw it off to destroy it. That wasn't the original. I know you're the Percy Jenkins Lightning Snatcher. What's that name? What's the name of that book program thing? Percy Jackson. Percy Jenkins Lightning Snatcher. Percy Jenkins. Oh, imagine. Percy Jenkins. What a legend. Camera up. You're currently doing a similar thing, still on the island. Rex is a pain to get a good level. Rex is a trash, man. Levels are trash as well. Rexes and levels both trash. Let's go over here. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. Whatever you need to tell yourself. What are you like, Crash? What are you like? Just let Jimmy live forever. He ain't hurt nobody. We're gonna have some. We're gonna have some nasties turn up here. Let's just risk it. We'll be fine. No, it was weapons, isn't it? Nice. Yeah, jump straight back. Oh, to be honest, man, if you don't want to binge watch like long form content, I did a 100-day breakdown of the whole island journey. It's like it's not too long. It's not like a 3-hour vid, and that's a good summary of my whole island part. But we're only on Scorched Earth, so we're only on chapter 2, so you catch up easy. This is the end of my battery's gone. I'm going silent. See you next Sunday. See you later, bud. Look after yourself, mate, and charge your phone. You can't see what? Oh, you can't see the chat. Oh yeah, it's annoying sometimes, isn't it? Yeah, don't forget to like the stream. Like, why is there a... Damn. Where is it? I can't even see the... Drop it was a rubbish level. Make sure we get the important things out of here before we've run out of crystal. This is fine. We made some. Some is better than none. We'll go again later. Alloys for the win on the island. Better PPs as well. Rob, you're not wrong. It's definitely easier to find an alloy BP than it is. I think we did get a really good alloy BP actually. But I don't know. If you do get good Rexes and okay saddles, they make such fast work of the Megapithecus. Like the Alpha Monkey was so easy. Bravo team going dark. He's not dead, Brash. What do you mean? Jenny died, legit. Jimmy ain't. Jimmy's going. How could you not like the stream? Some people just don't know to like a stream. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna complain. They don't know. They don't know to jump over to the jump out of chat so they can actually click like and all that. We kind of need to make a new fridge, don't we? We don't need crystal for a fridge, do we? Yeah. It's a bit lame. Oh, come off it. Oh, there was oil in there though as well. Do you see that? Like, I only went to get oil. Ridiculous. Right, let's get a load of these Rexes. Nah, we need to make that of a fridge because I've got no room to even put Rexes in, have I? A couple of cryopods there though. Let's go get some let's drop this junk off. We don't need this. I'm just going to throw it all in here. It's whatever in it. Don't judge me. Just don't judge me. We'll sort it out later. I need a pick. You see that red drop coming down at my base? You watch that have a Rex saddle in it. Imagine. Right, weapons. Right, so apparently I'll no longer have a pick anywhere. Negative. 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 Not in there. It's not in there. That was that BP though, that was good. Not in there. There it is. You guys probably saw that, didn't you? How's Mrs. Fox doing? Yeah, she's alright, mate. She's just been on the phone to her sister for the last, like, hour. Having a catch up. Jenny died in an accident. Jimmy was murdered. What? What do you mean? By who? You got a text saddle. It was on Apex channel. Do you mean a Rex saddle? Look at them raptors down there. They think they own this mountain. I'll show them who's killing their own dragon, apparently. Oh, I think that'll do, mate. That'll do for now. Jimmy took the pick. He's plotting. Yeah, that's it. Text. Text. Rex. You're a terrible fibber. Jimmy is a lie. Jimmy is a... No, that's a typo. Jimmy is alive. Jimmy is alive. It's on my shoulder. Look. There. He's never looked healthier. He's never looked better in his whole life. Right, electric. Slap that on. We'll have no fridge, thank you, please. That's my cryo fridge. We could have actually just gone and made a cryo fridge, couldn't we? Never mind. I'll have a rocket launcher. Not too shabby for Fox. I don't think it has a rocket, but it has a launcher. Right. I don't think we've even got room for this, have we? Like, I'm not even using that, am I? Maybe we just sink it in there. Would that look a bit messy? There's still actually salt in this. Just salt lives forever. I think that looks alright. Yeah, it don't matter about that, does it? I can't open it. Never mind. Does it? Oh. No, it don't even reach power there. Come on. What about like that? We can still slip through there. It works. I don't like it. I miss Jenny. Anticipated, I miss Jenny. I really miss Jenny. She was our number one. Jimmy looks like he's lost a few pounds. Right. Anyone got any ideas as to where this is going? Oh, it could go here, couldn't it? Oh. I don't know if I can do that cable going across there. I'm thinking maybe up there then. Just up the top a bit. Yeah, that looks alright, doesn't it? That'll do. That'll do. Right, let's slap this back down. Exactly where we picked it up from. Why did you touch it? You should have just left it. This is building stuff. Weapons. I'm just gonna throw this stuff away and then we'll get breeding. Why have I put the stone box so far away? There's blah in it. Just whatever. Alright, stick these on the hotbar. I think 7 will do. Right. They're breeders. These are for boss. I'm gonna have to get a pig for the healing, aren't I? I'm gonna have to tame a pig. The vampires are loving my blood. You could take the greenhouse wall at the top back one, use that ceiling for the fridge. Right, let's get a fold made. Boss. Put them in there. Sling a couple of them back down. I'm gonna need to grab the saddle. And I'm gonna want to put these two away. These are like the originals. Original mum and dad. Soon to be grandma and grandpa. They're making pudding with it. What? What do you mean? Right, okay. So what we got? Female, female. 3 females and a male. Let's go. This will be over. This will be over quickly, won't it? Just need to set them out all right. I'm going to do it over here because if I don't, then it's going to be all over the place and in the way, isn't it? So I ain't got a massive amount of room up here. I could have had more if I expanded, but I just don't feel like we're going to be here long enough to worry about expanding. Do you know what I mean? Like my original thought was to expand over there and do a bit more building, but I just don't see us bothering. Because I've got my Rex saddle, I've got my Rexes. What, you know, I ain't got much to do. Just start doing boss runs, really. Black pudding. Yeah. They're making black pudding out of you. Right, okay. Let's have just one of you then. Whichever one wants to come first. Right, so that one is not moving. Do you know what would be easier? We're just going to do this. We got the male, nice. From there. Should be in range, then we can swing this gal over. And I really need to go for a quick wee, guys. So I'm going to set these up to start popping eggs, and I'm going to pop to the toilet as quick as I can. So, enable mating, enable mating, enable mating, enable mating. And they should have at least an egg for us when I get back. I'll be 2 seconds. What? How did I get back faster than them laying eggs? There should have been like 100 eggs. Oh, they're now about to lay one. Hey Daniel, how's it going, man? Welcome on in. What's happened? They're just pooing. They're just pooing. Beaten, scorched. Yeah, we're getting there, Ryan. We're now going to start the mass breeding on the Rexes. Get that done. Get that going. What we got in here? Enough. Nice. Let me just pick these up for now. Get these out. Get these out of the way because I don't need them. Just demolish it then. I don't care. Right, there we go. We should actually just pick this wood up, shouldn't we? Save us going on a wood run or something at a later date. Grab that. Grab that. I'll catch up on chat in a second. Let me just get these done. I need to go on a meat run as well. We'll see. What? Why did I press F? Get that down. Get that down. Get that down. Check the trough. We might be alright actually. Let's see. Yeah, we should be alright for a little bit. We'll get the meat run done once they start overwhelming us a little bit. If you know what I mean. Come a gamma down, that'll do. Eat the RG emote. See, look, this is what I mean. This is how breeding should be on ARK. You're involved. You're back and forth. You're getting on it. You're getting on it. Vox got that dump truck behind. What are you talking about? What do you even mean? I'm Slim Jim. There we go. I don't care for blood work after the last visit. Took the nurse 3 stabs to actually get blood, then I was told likely to have cancer. What the hell, man? Seriously? It is what it is. I've survived being shot and blown up. Something has to get me in the end. There you go, man. You survive most things if you've survived being shot at and blown up. Sounds like he's had a good time. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. There's been a lot of stuff go on lately with like new cancer treatments as well. I remember the missus telling me about it. I don't know if it's a global thing or if it's gonna be like, I don't know, worth people getting into, but it looked good. Like imagine if we finally beat cancer, that'd be nuts, wouldn't it? Caliber, how's it going, man? Live life and don't worry. Says John, who moans every time I see him about having to have a little jab. Oh, I don't like needles. Yeah, no, he's alright. Right, first Rex up, here we go. Bang. It's a stupid colour. Second Rex up. Yeah, it's another stupid colour. And we've got another stupid colour. Right, let's just get a little bit of food in them. And then set up their business. Right, no mutations. We're going to check for mutations anyway. I mean, we shouldn't... If it's a mutation we actually wouldn't, we shouldn't have to actually check for it. Because we should see it straight away. Like that one does not have one. That one also does not have one. I mean, they might have some random one what I don't care about, but that's the one I don't care about, so let's pretend it doesn't have one. Oh, I hate needles. Definitely had a fun life. You've probably got lots more in you, mate. I've always found, like, and with hearing stories about stuff with other people and illnesses and things, like the people who tend to survive things are the people who just naturally want to live and don't worry on it. Do you know what I mean? I know it's a hard thing to. It's easy to say and hard to do. But that's tends to be like a sometimes it seems like it's a mind over matter sort of ordeal. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you don't give up, you'll have a lot of fight in you, man. I hate elevators, escalators, and clowns. Right, right, come on then. Let's all talk about what we hate. Let's talk about our fears. Let's have a fears discussion. I wonder if anyone can guess the one thing in this world I'm actually scared of. Like, I can say that I'm scared because I don't feel like I have a fear. Like, apart from the obvious things, like if a lion was chasing me, I would be running and scared, but that's not really a fear, is it? They have to call down a special team when they take your blood. Spiders. Corrupt. Spiders. Legit spiders. Wow, I love spiders. Spiders caliber as well. Terror birds, Kyle, my man. And the sea. Spiders and the sea. So you don't like sea spiders? Or they're massive crabs, what look like spiders. What are they called? Probably giant spider crabs. A spider in the sea. Oh my god. Do you know what crabs I'm talking about? There's like, they got quite like a ball like that. But I can't even get the camera right. It's just like that. And then like these massive legs, and they get huge. They get seriously huge. Fear of deep water. Fear of deep water. I hear that. Why did it hold that for review? Not the crabs you get on ARK. That's not what that is. Oh, we're like, it's becoming too much. We're too busy going backwards and forwards. I'm filling up on eggs as well. Let's hatch these ones and then we'll imprint and then we'll chill out for a minute. Roller coasters. You crashed a plane on GTA 5 and turned your PC off because you was freaked out. That's pretty funny, actually. Oh, the thought of it. I mean, obviously anyone would be scared if they was in a plane and it was going down. It's just natural to be like, here we go. But I feel like, me personally, I'd just be calculating outcomes and possible ways to survive it. Do you know what I mean? Look at this one. This one's not green. It must have a mutation. It does. It's I don't think it's any good, but it's definitely a mutation. It wasn't a colour one, unfortunately. It wasn't a melee one or health one, unfortunately. But you know, we're just making Rexes, isn't we? For a little while. I don't know why it's hidden now either. I'm a grown ass man. Small holes flex. Claustrophobic. What's the big spaces? Is it agoraphobic? I used to have these little weird, like, not dreams, but you know when you're going to sleep, sometimes you like, you've got your eyes closed and you start like picturing stuff. I used to have these weird like dream things like that where I was in these gigantic rooms and it used to just freak me out and spin my head when I was a kid. I don't think it was a phobia or anything, and I'm not scared of big open spaces, so it don't really matter. It's just something I remember having when I was a kid. Furry spiders like tarantulas. What? Furry spiders are like the better looking ones. I really love spiders, guys. Like when I was younger, I used to study the hell out of spiders. Like I've loved them all my life, and I've had a couple of tarantulas as well. But the only spider I don't like, there's only one spider in this world, and I don't like it. I don't think it should be classed as a spider, and that's a camel spider. Absolutely rancid. Oh, that's how you do it. Look at that one. He just like straight away, no hassle. Hey, this one's done? Yeah, that one's done as well. Oh, guys, yeah, just like crowd around me, why don't you? I only need that one. It's gonna J whistle then. 1, 2, how's it going, man? What you been up to? Someone commented and said you can't take a baby what needs a walk on the same route and imprint it, and I always do that. Look, it's worked. You know what I mean? I've always done it that way, so I don't know why they said that. I just looked at a camel spider. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. So, do you want to know how they hunt now? Like, how a camel spider hunts is it'll go along the sand like this, or be hiding. And then as a camel, this is why they got the name camel spider. As a camel would like walk over, they jump up, and their venom isn't like a toxin. It doesn't hurt. It's actually a numbing agent. So what they do is they numb the camel where they land, so the camel can't feel that bit of its stomach anymore or chest cavity, and then they'll eat into the camel and lay their eggs inside it while it's still alive, and then be gone. Yeah, it's horrible. I don't know why they exist. It's horrible. It's just not good. It's just not good. But some spiders, some of them are like proper amazing. Like like a golden orb weaver, for example. That's an amazing spider because that's like, it's kind of the closest thing to the original spiders we would have had on our planet. Do you know what I mean? Like from back in the day. Like that's what all spiders originally sort of kind of really, I would say all spiders originated from orb weavers. But golden orb weavers, oh, I'd love one as a pet, but they don't live very long. And that's why I think they're that's why I believe they are very original spiders, because obviously back when arachnids and bugs and that were first about on our planet, the atmosphere was so much different. Do you know what I mean? So because of the levels of oxygen and all the other bloody blinks, because all those levels were so different, they could grow bigger. And obviously because they're bound to their exoskeleton, like as the atmosphere changed, they just started suffocating, and they adapted to it, and now they're smaller because our atmosphere can't cope with them being that big. It's weird, isn't it? That's why when you see like in the dinosaur times, that, what was that, like 160 million years ago or whatever, like there was huge bugs. I mean, the spiders on ARK, that's not what spiders would have looked like. Don't listen to the ARK devs, they've got it all wrong. But yeah, they would have been big though. They would have been big. All spiders are devils. No, they're not. They're lovely. They're lovely. We've actually got loads. So the UK had a bit of a let's just turn this off for a minute. over the last few years, the UK's had quite a lot more of a type of orb weaver. It was a very, you wouldn't see them that much, but now you see them loads because of global warming, and they're called false widows. So, but that's just a normal Rex egg. So what they are is they're not like black widows. They look like them a bit, but a bit more brown instead of black, and they do bite you. They do have a bad bite, but it's only like a bee sting. Now, when these first started popping up, I got one on a box, and obviously I'd heard all these horror stories about them. So me being me and thinking, well, I know my stuff about spiders, so I thought I'm just gonna experiment a little bit, because spider temperament there's a lot what goes into the temperament of the spider. So, you know, I started holding it, I started handling it, I started aggravating it and trying to like push its buttons, not trying to hurt it. I didn't hurt it at all or kill it. I was just trying to see how much it would take for that to go defensive and want to bite me, because obviously if they're about, obviously I didn't have my little girl at the time. We only had little Vox, and he was probably about 4 years old, 3 or 4, and obviously I wanted to know for myself that these things weren't going to be biting him, because if they were, and they were very aggressive spiders, then I'd have to get rid of them one way or another. And yeah, like, it's literally, I couldn't wind this thing up enough to bite me unless I physically tried to kill it, and I weren't going to do that. So I don't mind them. Do you know what I mean? Like, orb weavers are like really good spiders. Like, they're really good at catching flies and moths and things, and they're the only type of spider what has a communal web. So they will share each other's webs to a point where in some rainforests there's been a continuous web network of over like a mile square where all these spiders just all share it and live in it. It's crazy, man, crazy. But golden orb weavers, some of them can get big enough to catch a bird and eat a bird. They're just so interesting. You don't get why you're bothered about them, because your dad would put spiders in your hand to make you not scared. Yeah, that's what I kind of push little Vox towards him a little bit, because he was never scared when he was real little. But then when my mum was babysitting him once, she freaked over this spider, and ever since then he's been a bit wary of him, and I'm now starting to bring him round from it a little bit. And it's good, because it's like, the fear of spiders is such a big thing, and it's so interesting how it's become. We got a green one. What is this green one all about? It's a bit weird, isn't it? No idea what the mutation was, but I don't really care. Do we want to do some green ones? But yeah, like, I find it fascinating that so many people are so scared of spiders when they, you know, why? Is it because spiders have like this alien ability to be able to input fear into people or something? Because they're not actually that scary, are they? Well, I don't think they are. It's all the legs. Well, yeah, but does that mean the more legs it has, the more scarier? The more scarier it is, like, are you really scared of like a millipede? Do you know what I mean? Like, what's the difference between like 6 and 8 legs, for example? Like, would you be scared of an ant? Like, hey, they have 6 legs. Does the 2 extra matter? Vox, can we talk about how to make gold out of stones? No, I'm not sharing that. That's for me to know and you to never find out. They have like 8 eyes. Not necessarily. Not all spiders have 8 eyes. That's not a thing. A lot of spiders have 8 eyes. Some have 6, some have 4. I think there's some what only have 2. I don't think there's any what have 1. Right, we're gonna pop 3 more, and then we're gonna have to go on a meat run because these troughs are gonna get hammered in a minute. Crisp, salt, and chili spider. People do eat tarantulas. I hate the thought of it because obviously I used to have some as pets. Yeah, maybe it is the poisonous thing, but not in my country, mate. We don't have poisonous spiders here. Like the spiders here, they don't even grow big. Like if you see a spider as big as your hand, oh, you're a lucky old boy. You don't get them that big. I mean, I've seen some big ones, but only because I'll go looking. Freaked out by creatures with many legs in general. That's fair enough. Wow, that was a lot of meat right there. I actually remember when I was young. I don't know how young I was. Well, now I'm just stuck. I don't know how young I was actually, but I remember being real young and being laid in bed, and a big spider. I mean, it was probably the size of like a 50p, because obviously I was little, but I remember being young and a big spider being on my chest, like as I was laid in bed, and I just like looked down and saw it there, and I was petrified, and I laid there for about, you know, it felt like probably 2 days. It was more like probably 2 seconds before it moved and got off me, but it was in those 2 days that I was stuck frozen in this torment that someone just clicked with me and spiders and we're alright. Do you know what I mean? You had to kill a false widow the other day though. Yeah, I'll have about 50 living in my conservatory. I'll leave them, they're fine. They ain't no harm. There is literally loads in my conservatory. I like them. They're good spiders. But like, don't, like, I mean, yeah, the bite's only like a bee sting, but don't take that as I'm saying it, because like a bee sting, people can be allergic, people can have other reactions. You know what I mean? There are a couple of other types of spider in the UK what do pack a punch with their bite, but you know, a healthy person isn't getting hospitalised. You know what I mean? Oh, twins. Twins with imprints? I mean, mutations? No. Mutations? No. Mutation? No. I just like it. I just like spiders, guys. I've got no beef with them. And I understand that a lot of people have a lot of beef with them. I ain't gonna judge. You're all saying loads about spiders now. Let me just... Oh, my days. Seriously? Oh, that one moved. Right, okay. Over here then. See, look, we're getting overrun the Rexes now. Right, which one hasn't got any food? You're alright. I think you're alright? Yeah, you're alright. The one that's not physically eating, that's got to be the one. Alright, nice. Just let these grow a little bit. More scared of certain centipedes. Man, some of the centipedes are proper horrible. Proper horrible. You captured a camel spider. Man, camel spiders are like, I would go out of my way to not mean to harm a spider, and I would relocate it. But a camel spider, nah man, I would put a machete straight through that without even worrying about it. Like, cut it in half. Horrible thing. Some things are just the devil. Sea spider. No, not like, that's not what I was talking about, Patch. I can't remember what the spider's. It's not even a spider. It's a crab, isn't it? But yeah, I've seen them things. But no, the things I'm talking about get proper huge, like couple of meters. Like, I'm talking big. Right, we need this guy out of the way. A spider on the scrunchie. Oh man, it's cooked meat again. That's pretty funny. I like that. We never found out what it was. It was just freaky looking. We found loads of stuff in the desert. We just killed it all. If it moved, kill it. If a cat had the mind of a spider, I would be terrified of it. That is the most peculiar sentence I've ever heard, I think. Like, that is really odd. Like, really odd. Almost woke up the entire village. A small huntsman. Yeah, the huntsman. I mean, everywhere has their huntsman, don't they? We have our huntsman. It typically gets just called a house spider where I'm from. But Australia have their huntsmans too, and the ones in Oz are pretty big as well. Ours can get big. We've had a couple of big ones like in the house over the last week, to be honest. Like, to a size where I can't get it with my hands. Do you know what I mean? I'll pick any spider up with my hands. I'm not scared of them. I like them. But when they get to a certain size, I have to use like a glass or something, just to stop it from hurting itself, or me hurting it as I'm trying to catch it. Do you know what I mean? You don't have huntsman spiders in Norway. You probably will. You probably just don't see them very often. Like, the huntsman is a loose term for spiders. I know a couple of places physically call them huntsmen, and that is their real name, but it's usually because of the way the spider actually like hunts. Do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of spiders, most spiders will make webs, but you get certain types of spiders what don't make webs, and they physically roam and hunt. Do you know what I mean? They're like mercenaries. And any spider what does that, you can kind of loosely say there'll be a common spider in every country what will technically hunt, go out on the hunt. I mean, some tarantulas are well known for it, but the common house spiders here, they're just like brown things. Just they don't get that big, but they are one of our biggest spiders, to be honest. But like, if you see one in your house, you may as well just let it have a look, because it's probably, you know, unless you have windows open all the time and there's loads of flies all over your house, it's not going to hang about. It's just going to pass through and be on its way. They're just curious more than anything. Commando spider. The huntsman spider is basically the rocker spiders. Yeah, kind of. I just like spiders, guys. You know, like, there's a few types of spiders that I I'd love to have as a pet, but there's just no point. Like, I'd like a golden orb weaver as a pet, but they don't live long enough. I'd like the American jumping spiders. Oh, they're so adorable. They're so nice. Like, our jumping spiders are like, they're probably about, I don't know, the biggest the longest jumping spider we'd get in our country. There's only really one type, little like zebra looking things, but they only grow to about 5 mil in length, so there's just no point. You know what I mean? There's no point. But the American ones, they grow a bit bigger and they look cool, but they only live like, I don't know, maybe like anywhere from 5 to like 10 months max. And it's just, what's the point? By the time it's over here, it'll already be halfway through its life. I think it was the actual breed called Giant Huntsman. Yeah, fair enough. Don't forget to check your boots. I'm looking around my room for spiders. Oh. That's ridiculous. Wolf spiders. Yeah, yeah, it's exactly the same. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Patch. They get called wolf spiders, huntsmen, house spiders. Just anything, really. What's going on here? Jimmy, talk to me. Heat storm. Heat storm. It's time. Let's fill the trough. If there's a heat storm, we've got to go have a look around quickly, haven't we? Imagine if we found one. I got a lot of rubbish in my pockets. Let's put them in the smithy. I'll pick out the bits I need. Need that. Need that. It's heat storm. Need this and that. Here we go. Right, so a phoenix can be anywhere on the whole map, can't it? Am I right? Like, how are we even going to find it? We need to like gamma down, don't we? Gamma 1. Yeah, that's nice. I guess we'll just see it'll just be something on fire, won't it? It's the only thing what we can see on fire, apart from anything I'll set on fire. Do you think like Obby's a good place to go, or do we need to be higher? Like I've never hunted a phoenix. I might have done one when Scorch first came out, but it spawned pretty high up. Or like this high? It's pretty high, right? Oh, I'm gonna start getting heat stroke, and it's gonna make it harder. Parasol will help. Yeah, but the parasol won't only show us a phoenix, will it? It'll just blink at everything. I mean, we have got a parasol. We can go back and get it if you think it's like legit gonna help a lot. Anywhere except dunes on the outskirts. Yeah, I thought that's what it was. I feel like this is the first heat wave in a little while. If we see one, we just follow it until it goes down, and then we build a trap around it, I guess. Do you think we're high enough, like here? I'll make sure I'm not dying as well. Imagine if we found one though. I think I'd be pretty hyped. Just ignore the spots on the ground. Ah, oh, that's actually a good point. Yeah, maybe once we've whipped around here, we'll swing past base. Check that way. There's a dragon. Yeah, let's go back to base and pick the parasaur up then. I think it will actually be easier with a parasaur because we won't have to actually look that much. Yeah, no, they're just cool. They're just cool. I'll eat anything off the land. If anyone sees one, like the stream delay is gonna be annoying because you're gonna be like, oh, there's one, and I'll be like, ah. Somewhere massively behind me then. I'll never find it again. Right, there's that parasaur though. Quickly get this alert. Enable turret mode. Yep. Right, okay. He's good. Terrible grab. Living off Asda in my mum's fridge. What a legend. I like it, no. Already? Man, you just don't get any time to do it, do you? How quick was that? I like Asda's new recipe in their sausage rolls. That's all right. It's a little bit peppery now. Or wasn't that just ridiculously short-lived? How can we ever think about finding a phoenix in that? What is this doing? Shut up. You stupid thing. Right, yeah, let's get meat run done. How many Rexes we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? I think 13. Like that is... We've got 2 in the fridge already. So that's 15. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Your local corner shop sausage rolls and lamb samosas are the bomb. Don't mind the lamb samosa. I'm not a fan of veggie samosas. But lamb samosas and duck rolls, as long as it's just meat in it, I'm happy. There was that horrible loud noise, did you hear it? Yeah, it will still show up even if it's like turned to ash, won't it? Don't see that happening in a hurry though. We'll get one. We'll get one before we leave Scorch. I promise you. We'll definitely do it. It'll be worth it. It'll be like we'll just be kicking around doing something else, and one of you will be like, oh, "Check that pile on the floor. That looks like ashes." Oh, you thought that flaming saber was a phoenix? Good. I'll make this a phoenix. I just hate terror birds. So awkward. We're such idiots. Yes, I'm coming back for you, you freak. We need more than that really, don't we? We need lots of meat. I want bear meat with my hands, but I'm scared of spiders. Give me the heebie-jeebies. What's this violet doing here? Dying. Steve, what do you mean? That's what's left of Jimmy. Jimmy's alive and on my shoulder. Jimmy ain't no ashes. Don't let Jimmy hear you say that. He'll be upset. And what's going to happen, guys? Yeah, that's right. I've got to deal with him. You get him all scared and upset, and then I'll end stream and look who's left dealing with him. You lot can just have the entertainment, and I'll have the worry and the tears afterwards of Jimmy. And he won't go to bed on time. Think about it. Jimmy is fine. Exactly. He's still on my shoulder. Right, how are we looking now? Let's get rid of this junk down here. I want no primes. Get rid of some of this as well. What about that? We can go on a hide run when we need hide. It's ridiculously bright again. Is it too bright on the stream, or is this all right? Because I'll gamma down if you need me to. Voxy, you don't cry, you like spiders. No, I don't mean me crying after stream, I mean Jimmy crying. With all you freaking him out and saying he's dead and he's just a pile of ashes. It's me who's still hanging out with Jimmy after the stream, innit? And he'll be like, Fox, why were they saying these things about me? Am I dead? And I'll be like, what do you mean, bro? You're talking to me. I don't believe in ghosts. So how the hell are you talking to me? Oh, I don't want to kill the Titan, man. It's just so long-winded. Like, I'll just be breathing fire at it for like 20 minutes. Yeah, no worries, Terra. Have a good one, mate. I've actually watched these series. Jimmy's alive, exactly. If you'd watched every episode, you'd know that Jimmy is fine. Jimmy's living. He's living his best life. He's literally living his best life right now. Why you've all got problems with Jimmy? Well, not all of you. Some of you have got some problems with you. You've got Jimmy issues. That's what I'm calling it from now on. If anyone mentions it, they've got Jimmy issues. They can't just let Jimmy be Jimmy. It's 2022. Jimmy can be Jimmy if he wants to be Jimmy. Alive. Not a lie. Alive. Can't wait to see Aberration. I'm really looking forward to that. I think as I get to each stage, I'll start to really look forward to the next stage. I'll start thinking about the next map. Like, I'm not really looking forward to Gen 1 and Gen 2. I'm not massively looking forward to Extinction, but once I'm halfway through Ab, I'll be like, oh, I'm well looking forward to Extinction. Maybe once I'm halfway through Extinction, I'm not actually. I don't think I'm ever going to be looking forward to Gen 2. You've seen someone on YouTube find in the non-popular areas around the edge near lots of rocky mountains. Oh, what? A phoenix? We're talking. Jimmy issues. Say it really quickly, it sounds like you're saying Jimmy in shoes. Jimmy don't get to wear no shoes. He can wear a hat. He can't wear shoes. Get some cooked up as well. I mean, we don't really need to do much more Rex, but I'm not, guys, because I'm not chasing mutations. I've only got to pop like 5 more Rexes and then I'm done breeding, unless we get them all killed, in which case I'll need to do it again, but I like it. What are we going to breed on Aberration though? What do you think? Edmund? You feel like Ab changed it for PvE, but PvP is the same grind? Oh, I don't know, man. Like Ab brought in the wingsuit. Ab brought in Reapers. These are all big changes for PvP. Ab brought in climbing picks, which made loads of people able to mesh. What other big things came in Ab? The metal. As soon as Aberration came out and people realised like the bioluminescent zone had that much metal in it, every mega tribe like held down an Ab for farming metal. There's nowhere on the game you can farm metal better than on Ab. And obviously PvP, it's all metal. You need metal for everything. Just farming bullets constantly. Spinos. There was Spinos on other maps already, I guess. Gen 2 was so trash packed, wasn't it? Gen 2, when it first came out, I was like, oh, this looks pretty cool. Within probably 2 play sessions or 3 play sessions, I was like, guys, we have to get this boss done as soon as possible so I can just stop playing it. Jimmy isn't Jimmy. Jimmy is Jimmy. Jimmy's always been Jimmy, and Jimmy will always be a Jimmy. If Jimmy's got problems about being Jimmy, then he'll come to me, and he won't be Jimmy anymore. He'll be Jommy or something. But Jimmy identifies as Jimmy, as far as we know, as far as I'm aware. I don't mean it. You don't mean it didn't change PvP. I meant it was great for PvE, but ruined PvP. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it was the one what ruined PvP. I feel like Extinction ruined PvP more. Extinction was the big one, what really threw a spanner in the works for PvP. Because after Extinction, well, we had cryopods, so certain caves were more viable. Some caves were easier to raid, some caves were easier to use to breed in because you could move things in and out of them. And ultimately all the mega tribes had to go into caves because of the titans. Because before Extinction, mega tribes would live out in the open in base locations, like on Rag at like Alpha Plat or Desert Plat. Do you know what I mean? These were all places you could build on official. After Extinction, they weren't. You don't get people build there anymore because what's the point? You just Titan wipe it. It's easy. Anyone could do it, and you can tame a Titan solo. Thanks for the stream. Great content as always. Had a great night. Nice. Well, cheers for coming to hang out, Corrupt, and we'll see you next time. Make extra Rex eggs. Good idea. Good idea. Let's get some more going. Just gonna pick that up and eat it. Get the poo out of my pocket. How many extras do we have? Oh, I'll put them up here maybe? Yeah, so we've got like 12 there. Yeah, it's not too bad. We'll make a few more though. These guys are getting there now though. 79. I think they're all imprinted. They should be, yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with them stats. I'm happy with my Rex saddles as well. I can tell you where I put them. Maybe in weapons? Yeah, look at that. I love that I got a slightly better one and it costs slightly less. It's so good. Well, that was boring. It just kind of gives you everything to do it, don't it? Like the only one thing was like a bit in that boss battle is when the big guys with the swords come out, because they can hit you on the back of stuff. But that's it. After that, it's like nothing actually goes on. Yeah, mega tribes living in the underworld on Cinder. Some still might, to be honest. I'll stay away from the centre. I'm not a massive fan of that map. Like, Splash used to always love that map, and I used to always hate it. I don't know why. I don't know why I was so against it. I think I just don't like how it's laid out. Because like getting from A to B and like where the resources are, if you compare that to like the island, oh, it's annoying. Or Rag. See, Rag's alright because you've got wyverns and you've got griffins and it's, you know, fast to travel. Nah, the cutscene was pretty lame, wasn't it? Wonder what the cutscene for Scorched Earth's gonna be like. Yeah, the thunder and the rain. What? Oh, the amount of bugs they had with thunder and rain on there. It's crazy, isn't it? It's odd to think that the devs that made the center went on to make Aberration. Like that's two very different ball games in maps, isn't it? Like I think the level design for Aberration probably the best map, but that's kind of like, you know, looking at the map in that respect, it's probably the best map, the most well thought out map. Center just looks nice for the age of the game. It does, but like back in the day, like when the center was, before the center was like picked up by Wildcard, and when it was just a mod map, that weren't the one. That weren't the one everyone played. Everyone played Valhalla, and that map was like next level. Like it was huge. It was like so big. It was like probably 3 times the size of Rag, and it was good. Like we all played it. But then those devs dropped that because it was the first map they made. I don't know what I'm telling you, half of you this. Half of you already know these stories. But because it was the first map they made, they sort of went big, and they went too big, and they could never optimize it well enough for it to be a legit map. So they sort of left it and made Ragnarok. Valhalla was so good, wasn't it, Patch? It was so big. Yeah, Ab is so good and it runs so well because it was it wasn't like a half built or, you know, 80% built map before Wildcard picked it up. Like the map devs behind Ab were already, they was already in there and knowing what they're doing and how to do things better with the game. Do you know what I mean? I fell in love with ARK on an Xbox, then got a PC and stopped playing. What, stopped playing it on Xbox or just stopped playing ARK altogether? Even having a survival game on console was so exciting. Yeah, you get, like, I haven't, like, I used to play, I played console for a good bit, not ARK, but like when I was younger, like obviously I had like Segas and PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 and all that sort of stuff. But for a long time I was into PC gaming. And then I sort of come away from it for a bit, mainly because my cat at the time weed on my gaming laptop, and that was that written off. So I just didn't have a PC anymore. And then yeah, and then I just played like PS3 for a few years. And I just got fed. I don't know. You're just so limited on a console. Like I love the whole sitting on a sofa playing and stuff and just chilling, but you just when you grow up and you've got kids and that, you just run out of time to do that sort of stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like I only play PC as much as I do now because it's kind of my job. Like if it wasn't and I was going to work for like 12 hours a day, you know, I probably wouldn't play as much because I'd get home from work and just want to drink beer and pass out. And that's just what it is. I mean, it's probably not the case. I still would, but not with kids as well. It'd just be too hectic. Like back before we had kids, you know, me and the wife, we both worked at the pub together, and Monkey worked there as well, and he was living with us at the time, and you know, if we weren't at work, we was just we were just hanging out, making music, or playing World of Warcraft. Do you know what I mean? We was just chill. Didn't really matter. But once you've got commitments, it changes things. You had 3 laptops fall victim to cats. Jeez. Hey Stink, how's it going, man? How's that little one getting on? But I mean, it's all. I'm looking forward to when the little lady sort of gets old enough to start school. Like she'll only start with like 15 hours a week, because that's all we can get for free, because we can't really afford to send her to nursery or anything. But when that happens, and then like a year after, she starts like 30 hours a week, so it's like school or whatever, like 6 hours a day, Monday to Friday, with just having time to just do my stuff. That like over doubles my time, my work time. It's crazy. It's like nuts. I'm really looking forward to it. I can get a lot done. Well, hopefully I can. Let's get a bit busy here now, look. Oh, we've got some water finished. Right, okay. Let's turn this off. I think we've got enough. Plus we might want some green ones. We've got a green one over there, haven't we? And this one. Bit different colour. I thought, wait, oh, we put them over here, didn't we? Well, we're definitely going to need more of these. Alright, that one's not done. That one's done. That's why you've not played PS4 board on the choice of games. Yeah, man. Like, I don't even know what I'd play on a console if I had an up-to-date one. I'm just kind of, I think I got myself burnt out on like the single-player sort of games. I know it's a bit of a stupid thing to say when I'm playing ARK as single-player, but like this is, I'm like challenging myself to do this. It's a little bit different, but it just seems like nearly all the console games, they just all seem to be the same sort of, you know, single player experience game, like story driven thing, and they're good, but it's just, I don't know. I mean, I burnt myself out on games like that as a kid, like playing like the early Elder Scrolls games and Icewind Dale and Neverwinter Nights and Baldur's Gate and stuff like that. You know, I think hours into them. And the early, you know, all the Final Fantasies, stuff like that. And I don't know, you do so much of it, you just can't be bothered to do anymore to a certain point. Pengu, how's it going, mate? Have I not played Elden Ring? No, I haven't. My brother played it, and I think it's a cool looking game, really well done. But it's just not really my cup of tea these days, unfortunately. It's just not something I'd sit down and get into. I might do in the future, but if that had come out 20 years ago, I'd have been all over it. I'd have proper been all over that. But let's just popcorn the spoiled meat so I don't keep opening the same bags. Kinda need to go get a pig, don't we? Good idiot. There's been a few games, not entirely the same as Elden Ring, but quite similar. Where I've sort of thought, oh, if this had come out years ago, this would have been amazing. What were we short on this? I think it was just crystal, wasn't it? Yeah, let's see if we can whip back out on the RG then. Some more cryos made. Crystal, fibre, hide, oil, poly, metal. What's the recipe? I feel like I threw it all down there, didn't I? No. Where did I put all that stuff? A little bit of poly. Must have been in there. Got some oil over here. Oh, we've got poly in here as well. Nice. Crystal, metal, fibre, hide, oil. Yeah, we're good. Let's go. Some more cryopods. Drops for days outside base, look. Oh, there's one. Boss yet? Just sorting out the Rexes, mate. Just sorting out them Rexes, mate. You've been a bit poorly, Apex. You posted the other day saying you was a bit rough, weren't you? It's not been too bad heat here, Stink. Not as bad as it was start of the month. That's a bunch of Barney Rexes, yeah. We had two come out a little bit different with a little colour mutation. But they're not all they're not all perfect Barneys. Oh. I thought I left it all back at base then. I thought if I literally stacked all of that into a smithy and left it there. What you had then? You had like a bug or something? Free RTX 4040 from Vox. We had a bit of rain come through the past week, dropped us down to the 90s. Felt like 1000% humidity. Yeah, we've had some rain over the past week. I haven't been able to smell anything COVID, mate. It's got to be COVID, hasn't it? Oh, what you had? What sort of test did you do? One of the ones where you go into the test centre, or one of the ones you do at home? Because if it's an at-home one, they don't work, mate. Definitely COVID. It's crystal we ran out of again. Well, yeah, we got pretty nutty for a couple of days with rain. It didn't last long, but it was some home test. Yeah, the missus did home tests. She was she was worse than me, and it probably took like 6 days of doing home tests before it finally said, "Oh, we are positive." It's like, really? I was saying to her, you shouldn't bother going to work, you've definitely got it. Because I had it. And she was like, no, it's, you know, work policy, it's, you know, it's saying I haven't got it, so I have to go in. It's like, yeah, but you have got it. It's like, yeah, I know, but the test isn't saying that I've got it, so I have to go in. It's like, what? It's crazy. So that probably is what it is, mate. Unfortunately. Hey Duke, how's it going, man? Right, should we not have like a couple more like finished or close to? Why do we have one random one in the middle? I don't understand the random one what was ready. Have we lost some? No. Strange. Yeah, a lot of it was all a bit stupid for a little while, wasn't it, Patch? Never understand what they was doing half the time. Just slap them on there. Oh, that was a pre-crafted one we got earlier. Is that? Well, it's not going to be better than what I would craft with my blueprint, because I could get crafting bonus, but not bad. Quinns, how's it going, bud? Yeah, no worries, man. You're terrified of getting again, Pingu? Yes. Like, Mrs. Fox had it really bad. She had a real rough time. But I was absolutely... Look at the cut. Is that because there's a blue drop? Yeah, I was going to say, look, they're like blue one side, pink the other side. That looks pretty nuts, doesn't it? Yeah, Mrs. Fox was real rough. Oh, what? Oh, keep yawning. Sorry, guys. Mine was like not even as bad as a cold. Like, I would rather have COVID again over having a common cold. That's how chill it was for me. Not too shabby. Right, which one's nearly done? I believe it was these ones. Yep. I got a green one. Just red and green. Like the worst thing for it to be for me, because I'm red-green colourblind. Boiling a kettle now costs 50p. Oh, don't start about energy bills and stuff. It's going. We're like doubling again in October, aren't we? In the UK. Like it's not even right. I sent out the report and said, yeah, so households what spend on average £150 a month will now be spending £370 a month or something. It's like, ugh, gotta be joking. Just I personally, I just don't understand. I just honestly do not understand why. And normally you'd think, oh well, that's because like the things are getting harder to get hold of, or it's just costing more. But when all of the companies providing them are turning over and releasing their biggest profits they've had ever, and we're talking in the billions, then no, it's not harder to get hold of, nor is the price going up. They're just fleecing everyone, and there's nothing we can do about it. Apparently, it just makes no sense. I could catch monkeypox. The Rexes are looking pretty funky, aren't they? it's sod's law that we got like these crazy coloured ones because, well, I'm known for. Oh, no. Should have been naming them boss as well, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm well known for not really liking stupid coloured Rexes, but you know, hey, it is what it is. If you went on a meter, don't pay. I'm on a meter, so I have to pay. Yeah, but Caliber, you have a way around it. You can put a lot of money on that meter now and pay at the rate it is now, and that'll stay good. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, if you haven't got the money to do it, then that doesn't really help you, does it? But if we was on a meter, I'd just be like, nah, let's just max the credit card out. I'm just gonna like get a new credit card, £5 limit, and just get £5 worth of gas and electric at the prices they're at now. That's the way you do it. It's like the Joker squad, yeah. Stupid, isn't it? Right, how long have these ones got? Oh, they're nearly done. And these ones? Nearly done too. I do feel like we've lost some. Seems like we've got less now. How many was it in total? It was like 15 I counted up, wasn't it? We should have. Look at my breeding squad though. 3 eggs at a time, let's go. I'm considered poor and household expenses are well over 2k a month. Yeah, I think my household, we're just above the bread line, which kind of makes it worse for us because it means we struggle, but we also don't qualify for any help. Like, I think if I just stopped YouTube and just said no, I'm not doing YouTube and nothing, I'm not earning any money anymore, we would actually make more money. Like, that's how stupid it is sometimes. Well, not this month though, because I did alright this month because of crazy donations and stuff last month. It was alright. You're off the grid for gas, so we need a tank filled twice a year. It's going to be rough. Yeah, like I was saying to the missus, I was like these companies constantly putting their prices up and stuff, and it going up so much. I said, wouldn't it be funny if our whole country could just get together and make a pact and say, right, on this one day every week, no one in the country is going to use gas or electric for a whole day, and on these 5 days during these hours, no one's going to use either like gas or electric, because as soon as they did that, like, these companies would be forced into lowering their prices instantly because they would just bankrupt themselves, because, you know, they wouldn't be making any money. Imagine, it'd be so funny. It never happened though, because people don't back each other up these days, do they? I work for a gas company and I hate them. Dude. I mean, there's all sorts of like petitions going around and people saying, oh, if you're on a bill and you pay monthly or whatever, then just don't pay it. It's like, yeah, that's all well and good, but If everyone did it, it'd be alright, but not everyone's going to do it, and it's always going to come back on you, isn't it? In one way or another. Flipping bailiffs at the door. Kicking in your door. Right, well there we go. We've got some Rexes. A lot of Rexes what need leveling and healing up. I don't think we've got 15 there, have we? 5, 10, 15. Nice. Something to start with. Get a couple more popped. But I'm probably going to leave it there for tonight, guys. I just wanted to get my Rex breeding started. And I thought, well, to be honest, we could probably do Gamma with 15, couldn't we? You reckon? No, we need to get a pig. I'll get a pig next time I'm on. You don't pay your water bill at the moment. Our water bill was really low this year because the year before, or the year before that, was the year we got the swimming pool. Like, it's not like a big swim, but it's pretty big. It's 12 foot and it's about 60 centimeters deep, 70 centimeters deep. But yeah, it was the year we filled that. It was the year we filled my pond. So that year, like, our water bill went up a lot. And then this year it's like plummeted right down. It's like, how comes this year you didn't use 40,000 litres? It's like, well, yeah, we didn't have a pond and a pool to fill. The boss is new pain, true. Bailiffs won't come where I live. Oi live. Funny. Right, guys, I'm going to bounce anyway. Gonna leave it there for the evening. Been a pleasure hanging out with you. What it's always for. That's what these streams are for. I've got my background sort of grind to get done, and I just like hanging out with you guys, having a catch up, having a little gossip, a little natter. You know what I mean? We need a phoenix. Yes, right. So list of things we need: a phoenix. We need. Maybe we'll get a rock golem. We need to kill the boss 3 times. We need to hatch our lightning weapon. And then we're pretty much done. We're pretty much done. Yeah, see you next week, Sam. See you later, Caliber. Have a good one, mate. And well, yeah, I'll see you all in, you know, I'll talk to you in a video during the week, I'm sure. And I'll see you next Sunday regardless. So look after yourselves and we'll see you soon. Electric Wyvern. Bye Duke. Bye Pingu. Bye Patch. Oh, Sir Moffington. See you later, TWL. See you later, Queens. Bye, Caliber. Look after yourselves. Sausage rolls. And if you're not into them, pork pies will do. And if you're not into either of those, just a slice of bacon is fine. See you later, Rash.